What's up, guys? It's Intense Investor here, coming at you again for another lovely episode on my YouTube channel. You might remember last year I covered a program called One Button Trading Bot. They had just launched. This was like back in October, September 2021. So I wanted to do an update on that. I'd been running a free bot with $150 in it ever since then. So I have some good data I can share in this video. It's not like I just ran it a month or two, or I just got into the program. I did do a couple videos in the past, but since then they did change their whole website to something different. It's now like One Button Capital instead of One Button Trading. And they also have some NFTs. If you hold one, you can get extra bots to run another bot, stuff like that. But like most companies and projects, the bear market has taken its toll on them. They're still trying really hard. They're still building. There's actually a really good team behind it. And if you read their white paper, it'll totally blow your mind because it has a lot of things talking about machine learning, artificial intelligence, and how they're trying to train these bots kind of like a baby, a person, feeding it charts, feeding it data, so it'll actually learn the market. So maybe it'll learn something in this bear market, and when the next bear market comes around, it'll know when to sell, that kind of thing. But that's probably really hard even for a bot. Even some of the best traders get that wrong. So let's jump into this data that I got. We'll review One Button Trading, One Button Capital, whichever one you want to call it. Do a quick review and that'll be it. So guys, here we are on the One Button Capital. Keep on saying One Button Trader, but it's One Button Capital now. They changed it. They wanted to change their look. So here we are on the dashboard. As you can see, I had a bot that I started. Let's do it since the start here. You can see all the data back in October 15th with $150. And the balance in the bot now is $53. So you can see it just declined, but you know what? When you compare it to if you had just held BTC, this is a BTC USDT bot on the 4-hour chart. If you would have just held BTC, you would have actually lost more money. So the bot actually did do better than if you would have just held BC, if that makes sense. If you look down here, you can see all the buys and sells that the bot has made. The particular bot I'm running is called a performer bot. If you go through each page here, you can see where it bought and sold. Sometimes it did good, like here, you had some buys and then it sold at a higher price. But just due to the bear market, a lot of times it sold at actual loss. So here's the data for all the bots that you can run, right? So you see the line for OB strategies. This is going back to January. The strategies, like let's say up until March, if you would have held BTC and ETH, you would have been doing better. But the strategies when you got to like May 9th or May actually started to outperform if you had just held BTC or ETH. So the strategies were actually doing better. And to this day, they are outperforming if you would have just hodled ETH and BTC. So that's definitely something to consider. That means they were successful. I was running this performer. It's actually did really good the past 30 days. The one that I'm running the $150 in, that's now $53. And then you got this Explorer and Performer bot. Those are second to it, second and third. So you can look at the 24-hour return, the 7-day return, and the 30-day return. They got a lot of really good data on here to look at. They got it going all the way 180 days here, buys and sells of all the bots. You can click on any of these bots and you can see the statistics for each one. So you can see here 24 hours, 1.49% return, 7 days, 4.95% return, and 30 days, 15% return. And like it says here, each bot has like specific parameters that it looks for or it trades with. For instance, this one, the AI is trained to spot all-time highs. Performer version 2 is built to trade during highly volatile market. So this would probably be better like in a sideways market. The genetically modified upgrade to the Performer AI. So yeah, like the Performer itself is only 13.57%. So the bot I've been running is the Performer bot. There is a Performer version 2, which performs much better from what I can tell just looking at statistics. You click on the little data sign over here on the left. So you can look at a Performer version 2's 15% past 30 days, Performer 13%. That's the one I've been running, is the Performer bot. This Horizon bot, I think it's more of a sideways. Yeah, it works wonders during sideways market. Horizon AI trades with limit orders, which allows him to place trades strategically at certain levels of the price channels. I do want to run some of these other bots. I'll probably run it with lower amounts of money just to test them out, because if it can trade and be successful with a small amount of money, it's no different than if you got a large amount of money. You're just scaling the amount of capital that you got in there. I think the Solar's probably also says this is the safest AI by far by taking only moderate positions. It shows stable results under all market conditions. On the flip side, it tends to underperform during extreme bull runs. So if you had a really huge bull run, it might underperform there. Return on investment, when you look at that, let's see, since the start has not been good. Lots of negatives there. So the Performer, when you look at that since the start, doing quite a bit better. Let's look at the last 30 days for the Performer. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And there's 104 bots on here running. So not too bad. Some of them, different trading pairs not doing too good, like EGLD. I'd probably just stick with your basics like Ethereum or BTC. Those will probably do the best for you. You got XRP on here. So you got a couple different exchanges that you can use with these bots. So right here, I got KRAKEN linked. I like KRAKEN. It's a US exchange. Pretty secure. It's safe. But you got Bitpanda Pro, BINANCE US, which is another one I use. Bitvavo. I would try BINANCE US and KRAKEN. There ain't really, I can't use Binance, regular Binance, because I'm a US citizen. I do got links in the description if you're interested in that. And if you do want to try one button trading bot out, I do got a link for that too. And the way I have my link set up is you'll earn 10% of the fee back that you pay in a plan for that month. For whatever plan you choose, I only earn 10%, you earn 10%. I could set it where I earn the whole 20%, but I just decided to do like a 10% for me, 10% for anybody I refer to it back on their plan. So that's cool. So you'll get 10% back. Do got a link in the description, so check it out. So going back to this, I did lose some money. I want to run some of these other bots. This one's been running 269 days. If you want to look at the plans, I'm running the free bot right now. It's $150. You can only run certain bots, unlimited archive bots. They got this pay as you go. You got this 0.050% of traded volume per day per trade, I meant to say. And you can have up to $9,600 in the bot's balance. You can do all bot types, unlimited archive bots, unlimited connected exchanges, all new features, stop loss, trailing stop loss. And then you got the upper tiers like the Traveler, $29.99 a month, Venturer, and Voyager. So either the free or pay as you go might be the best options, because if you don't got a really lot of money and for a Venturer account or Voyager account, it might not be worth it. So these guys do have their own coin. It's called OBT token. Right now it's at 1 cent. It had some interesting price action here. It has been all the way up to 50 cents at one time, and this was like last October. This was really like the peak of that second run up we had in the fall. We had the really big one up until May 2021. Then we had the Elon China FUD, and then it wasn't until July things started to pick up again, and then we hit that October-November date where things ran up pretty high. And after that, November, we had that little peak. After that, things just started crashing, and a lot of coins look like this. It is on PancakeSwap if you want to buy it, and they also have NFTs. If you own one of these NFTs, it's got some perks, like it'll let you run another slot in the one button trading bot. So instead of 10 bots, maybe you can have 11, something like that. Look at activity. There was some activity 4 days ago, but then it goes way back like 3, 4, or 5 months. So check those out. They're actually on Solana. I'm on Magic Eden. That's the NFT exchange for that one. So this is their June report on the project. They acknowledge we're in a bear market. When you look at like Bitcoin's price action, Bitcoin fell more than 37% in June, the largest monthly decline since 2011, and an epic market sell-off that prompted layoffs across the cryptocurrency industry. We had Celsius, Terra, Luna that crashed in May, and that had a domino effect on everything else. Luna, as it says here, that was a total loss of 60 billion out of the total market capital there of the whole crypto industry. And then Celsius, they froze withdrawals, centralized cryptocurrency, a lending organization, everybody knew Celsius. They declared bankruptcy. So it's been pretty rough. We had the Three Arrows Capital. Its creditors included major players in the industry like Genesis, BlockFi, Voyager, X. It was just one big domino cascading effect that we've seen. And it's just stating here, have we seen the bottom of the bear market? So I'm not going to read through this whole thing, but it'll give you a chance, if you get this report, to look at everything. It's a really nice report. They put a lot of effort into this. It's a pretty good read, actually, if you want to read through it. A lot of information in it. So they're definitely legit company, great team behind it. I want to try some more of these bots. As I pointed out on this chart, they do outperform the market. If you just held BTC or if you ran the bot, it did outperform the market. The best performing AI strategies for June was the Horizon, had a net return 12%, outperformed the market 17%. Performer version 2 were second and third. Best performing market pairs were LTC, Matic, and Uniswap. And of course, we knew Matic had that big run up in the last day or two or couple weeks. I think they got a partnership with Disney right now. And they said 4 of the AI strategies accomplished 100% outperformance of the market, while the 2 bot types with the highest trading volume achieved above 90%. So that was Astral version 2, Ascendant, Horizon, and the Clipper bot. So this Horizon one might be a good one to try. During the worst month of crypto, Horizon made 244 trades with each of the AI bots created under this strategy, beating the market by 100%. Average return on investment per trade was 0.22%. It's almost 0.25% per trade. That's pretty awesome. Here you can see where the bot return on investment versus the market holding. As you can see, the bot did really well. So the bot has got a lot of potential here. Like I said, I'm going to run some more bots on it and do some updates in the future. I don't think the free bot that I've been running is the best indicator, of that. And one thing I forgot to mention is if you go to your deposit address, you got your own wallet address inside of the app at One Button Capital. You can deposit a BEP20 OBT tokens to that address. This will allow you to pay for your plans and your trades out of your OBT balance. So that's a cool way to do that. I really like that feature. If you want to check it out, like I said, I do got a link in the description if you want to run some bots and try it out. It's different. It's a lot different than BITSGAP, Crypto Hopper, anything else that I've ran, but it's also a lot easier. It's like a set and forget thing because you're actually allowing the AI to make the decision for each trade. It looks for the best market condition at that time, it buys or sells. So you're putting all the responsibility in its hands. And the better these things get, the better performance we're going to see. So they're all the time running. So yeah, you should try it out, see what happens. I just wanted to touch base with this company. I do really like the company, the team behind it, how they got everything laid out on the website. Definitely read their white papers. Those are very detailed and it'll blow your mind a little bit. They get really deep into algorithms, machine learning, just some of the stuff that's like on the leading edge of technology right now. So it's good stuff. Check it out. That's really all I got for this episode. I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend. Enjoy your Sunday, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.